now I have Manuel, you got your cut. Let's look at yours. Okay, here we go. Did I share screen? No. Let me share screen and put Manuel's cut up.
The breed of the drag racer is someone that loves the adrenaline rush and to some degree that has no fear, because this is not like jumping out of a plane.
One day you could be a hero because you take the Wally home, and next day you could be a zero because you got taken out first round, you didn't qualify for a race. So the way you can overcome those kind of days is that you got to lean on each other.
Nobody wakes up and thinks, gosh, I hope I'm just average my whole life.
There's nothing like being out there on that start line when it's side by side, two of you going at it, trying to win. It's the greatest feeling in the world.
All right, a lot of stuff in there. Let's take another look. I need to do this so I can.
The breed of the drag racer
Okay, good start. I like this kind of monochromatic look.
is someone that loves.
Okay, I'm just looking at this. Good graphics. They're so fast. I get it.
That loves the adrenaline rush and to some degree that has no fear, because this is not.
Okay, my only thought was, okay, get rid of the jumping out of the airplane thing. He's going on too long. For a 30-second spot, I don't want wall-to-wall talking. And so you're going to appreciate some of this racing stuff. So I would just come off after he says.
And to some degree, that has no fear.
That's a complete idea. The breed of drag racers have no fear.
Because this is not like jumping out of a plane.
I don't know what jumping out of a plane has to do with any of this. So that's what I don't like. And then you got all this stuff and I can't hear the guy scream. So it gets a little bit too wordy here.
This is not like jumping out of a plane.
One day you could be a hero because you take the Wally home, and
Okay, that's fun.
next day you could be a zero because you got
Good.
taken.
I like those shots. Here again, I'm always for putting it into the negative space. The thing is right underneath his chin. There's so much going on here. It'd be better if this were all the way to the right. Where you got all this, look at this, all this blank space over here on the right. This is a great looking graphic. I like the layout. It's just crowding him too much on right under his chin.
Out first round, you didn't qualify for a race. So the way you can overcome those kind of days is that you got to lean on each other.
Nobody wakes up and thinks, gosh, I hope I'm just average.
Okay, Schumacher, same thing. So I guess what I'm saying is that if you made, these are great looking graphics, so I don't want to put, but they're just a little bit smaller. I just don't like tiles directly underneath. It's again, okay, and that's my aesthetic, and you're fine to leave it this way for yourself, but I'm expressing my feelings that it's just too symmetrical. It's directly underneath him. It's centered. My God, it's centered under him. And those are the things I just try to avoid. And I'm trying to convince you guys, don't do that. Okay. It's okay. Now that explains everything. Well, no, here, this is your best one. It's off center. It's not directly underneath his chin. That's the best one. And granted, there's more room to do that with. So I'm being very picky on just your graphic layout.
You could be a zero because
the rest of the cut works really well.
got taken out first round, you didn't qualify for a race. So the way you can
I like you squeezing that old great race. So you can put other guys talking. You can put car sounds. You can have music and him speaking. That's 4 layers of sound, folks. And it's doable.
for a race. So the way you can overcome those kind of days is that you got to lean on each other.
Nobody wakes up and thinks, gosh, I hope I'm just average my whole life.
There's nothing like being out there on that start line when it's side by side, two of you going at it, trying to win. It's the greatest feeling in the world.
And again, oh, come on. You guys really don't like this guy's voice. I don't get it.
It's because that damn trophy isn't in the scene with him. So it's like,
no,
it's like
is.
this,
No. Manuel did this perfect. He just did it perfect. The movement.
oh, you don't like the sound.
I'm missing
the
his
sound.
voice. Look at his mouth.
Feeling in the world.
What is he saying? He's saying, yeah, here's the old man who just beat guys half his age in their game, and you just robbed him of his moment by taking his voice away. You're like castrating the guy. Come on, people. I mean, this, I've been on this thing for a while, and I've said it. Just don't rob him of his voice. How can you do that?
Trying to win. It's the greatest feeling in the world.
That's what I want to hear. Come on. And he's spitting it out. I mean, God, this guy is like, Look at that right there. Spittle. All right. Or sweat. Something's flying out. Okay. Maybe it's not coming out of his mouth, but the poor old man, and at least you didn't cover his face with the Zero to Hero. I appreciate that. And some people, they just left in the middle, would just completely cover his face. And I've seen that. Don't ever do that to someone. Okay. Don't throw a graphic right on top of someone's face. So again, this was a great cut. It just needed a couple of little things for me. Okay. I appreciate that.
The breed of the drag racer is someone that loves the adrenaline rush and to some degree that has no fear.
One day you could be a hero because you take the Wally home, and next day you could be a zero because you got taken out first round.
Oh, what a great race!
Nobody wakes up and thinks, gosh, I hope I'm just average.
There's nothing like being out there on that start line when it's side by side, two of you going at it, trying to win. It's the greatest feeling in the world.